Oh yeah, it's your boy Smoove. We are into it again. Today we have a peculiar case. There's a man who is a fellow content creator, or should we now call him grifter, and what he does, Mr. Yadda Awakening. For those of you who are not familiar with the guy, he pretty much trashes men and saying if you can't pay her $250,000 a year for staying at home, you're a loser. She should leave you. You don't know how to value women. You should be making her breakfast. Blah, 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 blah. Bunch of stuff. When it basically Derek Jackson vibes, which you're probably more familiar with. Basically a panderer, a hardcore panderer who was caught allegedly whooping on his wife, which is crazy. So without further ado, we're going to get into this video, and yeah, I caution you, a bit of it is disturbing, but you know, it is what it is. This needs to be covered. Let's get into it.
Something is deeply wrong with the heterosexual men. They hate women. They want the woman to
coming in hot. Coming in hot. I love it. Keep going.
Cook for them, clean for them, have sex with them. But they don't want to respect them. They don't want to provide for them. They don't want to be loyal to them. And we can't say these men are gay undercover, because gay men are loyal to women. They love women. They compliment women. They're always around women. But something's deeply wrong with the conscious mind or the subconscious mind of the heterosexual man. And then you allow these women to have your children. And then you scream you hate them, and then you leave them, and then you don't provide for them, and then you get older, and then you go after a woman half your age, and then you break that woman, and then when she gets to the age around 29 to 35, you call her bitter and ran through because you chose a young woman that trusted you, maybe because she had father issues, and you broke her. You men hate women. But you want these women to have your children. You want them to be 100% loyal to you. And then you start to complain about providing. And then you tell a woman she should meet me where I'm at. What the heck is wrong with you men? You men deep down in your subconscious mind have been programmed to hate women. And
now, don't get me wrong. There are some men who are losers, right? We understand that. And a lot of the things that he's describing, I don't condone, right? The part about him tricking it up all crazy, yeah, I'm not gonna co-sign that. It's very different right now, but a lot of what he's saying makes sense. The problem that I have is the hypocrisy, for one, and for two, he makes it seem as if this is what most men are doing, which most men, to my account, aren't even able to get into the dating pool. Carry on, though.
Bad part about it, your sons are learning not from what you say, but what you do. So the way you disrespected their mother, the only example of a man they had was you. Now they're breaking their women, and the cycle repeats. Who really benefits from this? All praises due to the Most High.
Now you also have
all praises, huh?
2 wives, right? Is that correct? Okay. So one wife is here in America. The other.
Hope y'all caught that. Bro got 2 wives, by the way. He's practicing polygyny. And I don't have anything against it per se, but a lot of the women who support him probably would never have such a thing. So maybe he doesn't look at women in the way that you think he should look at women, but carry on.
One is in West Africa?
Yes.
Okay. So both of them are glowing.
Of course. These are my now I have to put this out there, because a lot of men believe that, they good women for sexual things. It's not that. Mine is based completely on business. My woman in West Africa, she runs a whole trucking company.
That was a lie.
Yeah, he got that for business. Yeah, okay, carry on.
She lives in a mansion. She's properly taken care of, and I also support her whole family. My wife here runs the company here. They're bosses. She runs the company. She's in charge of the company here. I take care of her whole family. I make things happen. So it's not me, I'm just a sexually craved man and I'm just going out here going crazy. No, I take care.
No way you are.
But you are sexually attracted to both women.
They're beautiful women.
Okay, yeah, no, I've seen them on. I just want to double check that, because when you say it's business,
of course.
I'm just making sure that that's part of the equation too.
Of course, I have beautiful women, but it's not the base of it. Like, I didn't choose them for sex. I'm a businessman. I chose for business. And that's why they know if anything ever happens, they have a cushion where they can be properly taken care of.
All right.
How do you split up the time? I want to just jump into the tea. Like, how do you split in the time? Is it 6 months
Jordan
each?
was like, I'll take that salary.
Right. I mean,
Right. So think about that. Somebody's going to feel like they're getting the short end of the stick. Can you possibly distribute that time exactly equally? Maybe, but would bro spend 6 months in West Africa? I don't know. Would he spend 6 months in West Africa? Maybe. Is he? I don't know, but I mean, even if you did it exactly divided, a woman would have to deal with you not being there half the time while she's having your children. I don't know how much you think you could really provide for her, right? All the emotional support and everything that women need. Women need time, they need quality time. Women want dates, but you're not there at least half of the time. And you're creating content, very busy and successful at it, and running businesses. So you can't possibly have that much time for her. So how well is she actually being treated? I know you're thinking tricking it up is really going to solve all the problems, but you can't throw money at everything. Most women don't operate like that. The money is cool. The money is attractive to them, but these are one of the things that we always talk about. This is something that you can get that'll obtain a woman. You can't retain a woman with money. I'm sorry. The superficial standards are what will attract a person, which will help you obtain them. Just like if a woman is beautiful, she'll get all the attention and she'll attract a multitude of men. However, she's not going to be able to retain it with beauty alone. She's going to have some types of sustenance and other things. Sorry.
Yes. So I'm over here half of the year. But the beautiful part about it is that my first wife chose the second wife. So it wasn't me saying, I want you. She was like, nah, she cool. And she's intelligent. Like, she just graduated from college.
Right.
She was like,
and I know how that works, right? A man, she doesn't just go pick a wife, right? He tells her to pick a wife. We can't say this is definitely what he's doing, but commonly, when men practice polygyny, they get the wife to pick the second wife or girlfriend or whatever, because you can't legally have two wives in America, but whatever. And she picks him because it's less tension and it makes her feel good about him able to have a mistress. Carry on.
yo, she's it. So I said, come on, let me see. And she's shining. They both shining, but she's shining. Yeah.
So they hang out with each other and everything. Yeah. It's real like sister wives situation.
It's their sisters.
Yeah.
Stop trying to teach a man how to love you, how to show up for you, how to be there for you. It's impossible. You can't teach a man how to love you because a man loves through his actions. And if you watch the way he treats you, listens to the way he speaks to you, he is showing you how much he values you in his life.
Right. Yeah.
When a man really loves you, he doesn't have to be told anything. He just does. And you have to be mindful, because it's dangerous trying to teach a man how to love you because you're teaching a man how to use you against you. So when it's time for you to leave, he knows what to say, how to hold you, how to appear to be there for you. Now it's making it harder for you to leave a man that's truly your enemy. When a man loves you, he shows you through his actions how much he values you, how much he appreciates you. So if you have to keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again, that man isn't for you. That man doesn't adore you. He doesn't appreciate you. He doesn't respect you. Love yourself enough to never try to teach a man how to love you, because you don't have to teach a man that's sent by God. He knows what to do. Only a man that's sent by the devil, you have to try to teach how to love you. And that man will always use you against you. All praises.
All praises. Right. Exactly. This is a letter we have here, right? I want to go over that. I want to go over that with you guys. Yeah, we're gonna read this for a second.
After nearly 8 years, I have made the difficult decision to end my relationship with the father of my children and step into a new chapter of my life. For years, I believed love meant fighting for your family. I gave my all to our home, our children, our businesses, and even protecting his reputation. I kept believing that if we could make it through one more difficult season, peace would meet us on the other side. But at 8 weeks postpartum, looking at a bruise on my face, I had to stop calling it a difficult season and tell myself the truth. It was domestic violence. My 20s were filled with business, babies, and bruises. Building, giving, forgiving, leaving, returning, healing, and hoping. I didn't leave because I stopped loving him. I left because I realized that if I continued to stay, eventually I would drown. The hardest part has been grieving the future I imagined for our children. But one day, they will understand that I chose their safety and my peace over a love story I desperately wanted to save. I've learned that people can change, people can heal, but you don't have to lose yourself waiting for them to do it. Loyalty should never require abandoning yourself. I don't share this for sympathy or to tear anyone down. What happened is part of my story, but it will never become my identity. I am more than someone's wife. I am more than the things I survived. I am a mother, a woman of faith, a visionary, and a woman learning what it means to choose herself. And through this journey, House of Divine was born. I am turning my pain into purpose and my purpose into power for every woman who may one day need the courage, information, and resources I once searched for. During this difficult time, just know that I will be moving along. I ask everyone to respect how I tell my story, when I tell my story. There are parts of this journey that I am still processing, healing from, and learning how to put into words. For now, I'm taking it literally, day by day. I am allowing myself the grace to simply take each day as it comes, trusting God with every step ahead of me. This isn't the end of my story. It's simply the beginning of a chapter I never expected to write. I choose safety. I choose peace. I choose my children. I choose purpose. And finally, I choose me.
Wow. Yeah, so that's where that is. And I want y'all to get into this too. Let's see. I'm going to put on the spectacles for this one. Just FYI, I have to find a way to get my mouth fixed fast. That night you hit me broke off the rest of my tooth, and I've been having severe pain since. If it's infected, it will cause my breast milk to become infected. Go to Dr. Dave. That's the best bet at the best price. Whoa, 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 whoa. At the best price. Wait,
what
bro.
are you talking about, man?
Wait, bro. Why are you worried about prices now? You talking about husbands being cheap. You broke her tooth, allegedly. Why are you worried about the best price, bro? What is the issue with that? No way, Mr. Mansion, Mr. Versace robe. You worried about the best price? And you broke her tooth? Shit. You were supposed to be there with me. You were supposed to always be my safe place. I hate that you did this to our family. Have a good day, Yadda. I told you I didn't even get that girl who... wait. Wait a minute. I told you I didn't even like that girl who allows someone to just drink. Ooh. I wonder if she is referring to the other woman. I don't know. The other wife, unless he has some extra curricular activity. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know what's going on with it, but this is crazy. We got a little bit of testimony from Homegirl. Carry on.
I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I'm hurt. But I know I'll make it through. I've tried everything. Yadda. Everything. I'm here getting the rest of my stuff. And if you were to never speak to Yadda again, ever again, what would you tell him? What would be your last message? That part's gonna make me cry. But I try everything, and in my heart, I love you. You'll always be my best friend. But I have to choose myself, and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have both parents alive than to one be in hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So I'm praying for you, though. That's what I would say.
Whew. Yeah, shout to homegirl, man. You're definitely in our thoughts and prayers. I hope she comes out okay after this. It's a very sensitive matter. And some people question, why would you wage war against the Simps? The reason why is because men like me, who actually will tell women the truth in order for them to actually be more successful in relationships, are many times ridiculed, demonized, and called everything in a book. But we actually mean well. And I can promise you, there's no woman in the world who could tell me that I gave him a shiner. I've never done that in my life. I've never abused a woman, ever. I don't do that. There's no woman who has ever dealt with me and in fear of her safety. I don't play that. And I think it's cowardly and you corny for that. And you shouldn't get away with it if that's what you're doing. This is all alleged right now, but she's got some pretty good receipts that she's presenting. So I believe all women now. Anyway, people like that are destructive, right? Because the people who are like that, they're usually liars. We saw Derek Jackson, we saw Yadda, and there's countless more people who have fallen from grace after we find out that they are the monsters that these women are warned about by these men. The hypocrisy has to chill, and we shouldn't allow it. And I won't. I'm curious to see what your thoughts are. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the hype button. Ninja watching, man, I get it, but listen, I'm going to continue to get greater and greater. Anyone who's been following this journey understands the work that I put in to become greater. So go ahead and hit the sub button. Go ahead and hit the like and every indicator to let the powers that be know that we're not playing. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you sat here with your boy Smoove, and I appreciate and love you for it. And as always, stay hungry, my friends. Never thirsty.